Our next award, annually we present an award to a friend of Off Broadway. And this year, we want to honor Julian Christenberry and everyone at TDF, Theater Development Fund. Everybody's here. The members of the Off Broadway Alliance all know that sometimes we have to rely on the kindness of our friends in order to get an off-Broadway show on the boards and to keep it there. So each year we make a point to recognize a friend who has consistently been there for us, and it's not an exaggeration to say, when we're talking about Julian and TDF, that they are lifesavers. Our friend has helped fill seats and helped countless shows stay open during difficult downturns, which happen every few months in the Off-Broadway theater. And to get through a preview period or build crucial word of mouth on a show. Our honoree is Julian Christenberry, director of the ticket program of the Theater Development Fund, better known as TDF. The ticket program reviews submissions, and then if you're selected by the play reading committee, TDF agrees to purchase tickets during the first 8 weeks of a show's run before anybody has had a chance to hear the word of mouth about it. And they offer them to TDF's membership of more than 90,000 enthusiastic theatergoers, the avids, right? And in the off-Broadway world, many times these tickets are our lifeblood, allowing us to run a show in front of an enthusiastic audience and build the momentum needed to create a hit. It's fair to say that with TDF and Julian's work, without it, there would be no off-Broadway. Please help me welcome Julian Christenberry. Okay. All right.
In case they have a Marco Rubio moment over here. Well, this has been wonderful, and I'm so happy to be here. And of course, thank you to the Off Broadway Alliance for this recognition. When Peter wrote to me about this, I was absolutely delighted and thought, an award with drinks at Sardi's at 4 on a Tuesday? What could be better? And I must say, Friend of Off Broadway has the nicest ring to it. For indeed, we are friends and have been for a long time. As many of you know, TDF was started by a handful of friends, true theater lovers who were dedicated to revitalizing theater in New York during the Lindsay administration. Those were challenging times, but their plan was simple and smart. Bring in new audiences with discounts while giving financial support to new productions in the beginning of their runs. I was extraordinarily lucky to join this unique organization in the late 70s when things were well underway. We were selling a lot of tickets then at TKTS and with mailings to our members. TDF hired several actors to fill ticket orders between auditions. And I found one of them typing away late one afternoon and asked him what he was working on. He told me, I'm writing a play about my sister. Soon the WPA presented his play, and Bobby Harling's beloved off-Broadway play, Steel Magnolias, became a big hit. This could only have happened off-Broadway, which continues to welcome the artist with a special voice and a good story to tell. The number of serious artistic works by young playwrights off-Broadway would amaze and delight our founders. TDF has evolved now and has a rigorous online presence with extensive show listings, features, and interviews about the off-Broadway community. Our costume collection is still the go-to place for low-cost rentals, and recently received almost 1,000 costumes from the legendary Bob Mackie. That should perk up the stock. We're still looking for new audiences and supporting new plays while working to make theater accessible for everyone. We send literally thousands of students each year to the theater. Not long ago, our very savvy education department got hundreds of tickets for New York City public high school students to a new off-Broadway musical downtown. And I got to go. Pity the poor student who didn't go that day and I took his place or her place. Seeing a then unknown Hamilton with 300 very enthusiastic young people was a truly unforgettable experience, and the cast still remembers that exuberant audience. This is an exciting time, and we will be sending more great audiences to Off-Broadway for years to come. As I said before, I've been incredibly lucky with wonderful colleagues at TDF all along the way. I've loved working with the producers, managers, and press agents of Off-Broadway. And believe me, not all the colorful characters are on the stage. We'll continue to help in any way we can. So thank you for thinking of us and being such a good friend. Thank you, Julian, and thanks to everybody at the TDF table today.